Afternoon, everyone. Today, I want us to deal with legal guardianship and fostering of minor children. What is the difference? When we deal with legal guardianship, you need to know that the application will be brought to the High Court because the High Court is the legal guardian of minor children. So what is it that you need? Firstly, we're going to look at, are you financially well? If you are financially well, then you can be assisted by a private attorney. Or if you are not, then you can approach legal aid because they provide that service of legal guardianship. So what do you need to take with you so that you can be assisted? Firstly, when you are applying for legal guardianship, that means you are not the biological parent of the minor child. Then it means they are biological parents. We need to understand, why do you want legal guardianship when there are biological parents? The reason could be the biological parents have passed on. The reason could be the biological parents are irresponsible or they are minors themselves. Or it could be the biological parents, they are drug addicts. And therefore, as a parent, you want to be appointed as a legal guardian. So in those situations, the first thing that you need to have would be, if the parents, the biological, are alive, then they would need to give you authority to become a legal guardian of their minor children. Both parents, the father and the mother, if they are still alive. If it happens that the father does not approve, then it's another situation. However, the father needs to know that an application of legal guardianship is going to be brought in the High Court. So if both biological parents agree, then they will both have to write an affidavit giving authority to the applicant, being the person that is applying for legal guardianship. That's the first thing. Secondly, then you will have to have their ID copies, which are commissioned, recent commissioned ID copies. Then the other thing, you would then have to have the birth certificates of the minor children, confirmation from schools. They need to be attached at the same time. And then the financial status of the applicant, where if you are employed, if you are a business person, and you have to attach your bank statements so that it's seen that you are a person that will be able to take care of the minor children. Now, the other thing that is going to happen is that when now you are with the practitioner or a private attorney, there will be an affidavit that would be prepared. And in that affidavit would be that of the applicant, where they state the reasons why they want to be legal guardian of the minor children. And all the documents that I've already referred to will be attached. Then the application would be brought to the High Court, for the High Court to grant an order. However, whatever that is documented in there, the judges will be what they consider. And sometimes they will not grant you that order based on the fact that if the father is not willing, then they would say the father has to come in and the father has to be served. That means you need to find out where is this biological father of the minor children, of the minor child. And then a date will be provided for you to be able to serve the other side of, well, let's say the biological side of whoever that the court would direct. Now, when it comes to fostering, it works differently. It works with the magistrate's court. The magistrate's court are able to grant foster care. However, this is what is going to happen. Even with foster care, we need to know where the biological of the minor children. Are they still alive or not? Because sometimes, because of fostering, you actually get money from the government. So you might find that a parent, a grandparent wants to foster, but has not been granted permission by the biological parents. And sometimes they come and claim later. Now, what do you need to do when you want to apply for fostering? Firstly, there would be social workers involved in the case. The social workers will then prepare a report. In that report, they would address the environment where the fostering is going to take place. They are going to look at the property itself. Is it conducive for minor children to be raised in that particular property? And the other thing, they're going to check whether the person that is applying for this fostering, are they mentally, physically well to look after the minor children? And again, they are going to check whether there are going to be any abuse of alcohol or any other substance. The other thing, they will then check with the neighbors at the same time what type of a person you are, because sometimes you can make these applications only to find that no, you are not a proper or a suitable person to be fostering minor children. So what is going to happen after the report has been prepared, then it will be brought to court, which the magistrate's court, the children's court section will have to consider and check whether they will go with the recommendations or not. Because whatever that is in the report, it is the view and the opinion of the social worker. The magistrate, at the same time, they have a discretion whether they want to take the recommendation or they want to make a different order. Most people, they like to foster. But however, we need to understand that fostering, it's taking care of minor children and making sure that they are taken care of and they are given all the care and needs. Now, it happens at the same time that after the social worker came back with their report, their recommendation, it is best that the minor children be placed in a safe house. A safe house, it's where in most cases you find children who have no parents, who are orphans, and sometimes it's a temporary residence for the minor children. And if there's any, if they find other family members who are well off, then they can be recommended, and the minor children might be moved to the family member if they are willing to foster the minor children. However, in our township, we've got a lot of kids that needs fostering. So we don't have a lot of orphanages and safe house for the minor children. Sometimes because of that, the magistrates will then have to grant an order to the parent who is before court who wants to foster the minor children. Most people prefer fostering based on the fact that government does pay for fostering. It's the last time it was from 800. It might have gone up now, and a lot of people are happy because of this money involved. But however, that money, it's for you to use it for the minor child, for his schooling or his schooling, for clothing, and for food. I hope the information that I've provided, it will assist a lot, especially those that are fostering minor children, but they are not aware that you can actually make an application where you can be granted an order to foster. However, remember, then you still have that one whereby the minor children are getting a grant. That grant the court will consider. And it will not be, if you are getting a grant, then you'll have to cancel the grant and go with the fostering. You can't get both. The law does not allow. Thank you very much. And today it's a Friday. I wish you the best for the weekend. Love you. Bye.